Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to FPS Gaming. We are here on Tecmo Super Bowl doing our Broncos season playthrough, and we are currently in week 2, heading to a major showdown with our arch nemesis, the Los Angeles Raiders. That's right, they weren't in Vegas then, they weren't even in Oakland, they were in LA, and they have Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen and a rushing attack to be feared. And this is going to be a good throwdown. We had a terrible offensive game week 1, but Elway has now become excellent condition. And as you can see, his pass control's up to 44, his speed's 88, his accuracy's at 81, and his avoid the pass block is all the way up to 63. This is insane. All because I think of that rapid-fire comeback we made. I'm looking to see if any other starters. Ooh, Vance Johnson is in bad physical condition. That's not good. Mark Jackson's still average. Clarence K's okay. And we can check on the D. Carl Mecklenburg's up to good. Moved to the wrong thing there. Steve Atwater's still average. And Dennis Smith. Oh, Dennis Smith is bad. This could be a terrible day. Checking to see if anybody else. Oh, yeah. Mark Munford is in good physical condition. That's a good sign. Warren Powers is bad. That's not good. And Ron Holmes is good. Okay. So worse things have happened. Debating on whether I should keep Johnson in or not. If he starts dropping passes, we're going to bench him because this game coming up is way too important. We got 2 games to sim before we get to ours, so let's see how they go. All right, New England and the Browns. The Browns should win this. Ooh, but New England ekes out the win. Wow, Grogan had a game. All right, so Irving Fryer, 146 receiving yards. Steve Grogan with the 72% completion, and Kozar threw up 2 picks. So the Browns barely lose to the Patriots. Not a good start to their year. Now we got the Redskins and the Cowboys. And Washington stomps Dallas. Dallas cannot catch a break this season. And as you see there, Aikman's got 3 interceptions. Ripken had 2. But the Redskins just dominated as the Cowboys offense just cannot get going. Wow, they didn't even have Emmitt Smith leading them in rushing. It looks like they didn't even really try. All right, and now it's time for the main event, the throwdown, the ultimate rivalry, Broncos-Raiders. I'm excited for this one. The Raiders tied the Oilers in week 1, so we do have the edge in them, but if we lose, well, then they'd be ahead of us because a tie is not as bad as a loss. So we got to find a way. I got to find some way somehow to stop the Raiders. There's Tim Brown. We stop him at the 15. All right, they have 2 plays to Bo Jackson. And honestly, I'm more worried about Bo Jackson than I am their passing attack. Can Atwater get there? He cannot. And Fernandez lays out for the catch. I'm trying to catch him, but he's burning me. That's a touchdown. Raiders' first play of the game. Oh, 2 receivers in my zone. I tried to split the difference, and Jay Schroeder made me pay. Can Mecklenburg almost block this 3rd kick of the season? Whew, this is going to be an offensive shootout because we try to stop Bo, they're going to throw it deep. We try to stop the deep throw, and Bo Jackson will annihilate us. He's probably going to annihilate us anyway. I'm juking, I'm jobbing. I at least got to the 20. All right, let's try to start running the ball. We're going to establish the run to set up the pass, hopefully. Raiders all over me. Let's try a flea flicker. We need to set the tone. And the Raiders are all over it, so Elway's going to scramble, and he gets out of bounds safely. It's the best thing about having Elway under center. The man can scramble when necessary. Here goes Humphrey. The Raiders are all over me, but he lays out for the first down. All right, let's try a little play fake. Trying to get a good, even amount of run pass. All right, Elway juking and jiving. And I make the first down. All right, we're going to give it to Sewell. All right, here he goes. And out of bounds with the first down. All right, we are moving the chains right now and shortening the game. Because we do not want that Raider offense on the field. If we can help it, Elway barely escapes and makes the throw. And it's a touchdown to Jackson. Touchdown. Mark Jackson, baby. Tying the game up. All right. We got Elway in excellent condition so we can sling the rock. Rather go to Jackson just because Johnson's got the, he's in bad condition and we don't really want him dropping passes in a game where we need all the offense we can get. And Tim Brown breaking tackles. He was about to say, are you down with the Brown? I'm going to guard a deep pass on this one and hope they don't give the ball to Bo. They gave the ball to Bo. Oh, there he goes. Oh, no, there he goes. Bo is gone. I'm running after him, but he turned on the afterburners, baby, and he's through the house. Oh, Bo knows touchdowns, ladies and gentlemen. I knew that was going to happen. If you don't sit on the pass of the run plays, the Bo, you have no hope. Mecklenburg, almost. He's in the face every kick. All right, here we go. Yeager with the kick. All right, here we go. Juking, jiving, moving all over the place. All right, we're past the 50. Not a bad kick return. Gonna give the ball to Humphrey. We've lucked out so far. We've kept our play column one step ahead of the Raiders. Juking and jiving with Humphrey, gaining some yards. All right, going to go to the gun here. Try to sling it with Elway. No one's on him. Touchdown. Yes. A little bit faster than I would have liked, but Clarence K deep for the TD, and Elway's got 2 on the day. And the Broncos offense is firing on all cylinders this week. A big step up from last week, let me tell you. All right, this is more like the offense is hitting it. Here we go with Tim Brown. I just want to state for the record, I am not down with the Brown. Don't want him to do anything other than get tackled. All right. They gave the ball to Marcus Allen, their other Hall of Fame halfback, who's actually, he played fullback during the Bo Jackson years because Al Davis he kept trying to get everybody he could to keep from having to play Marcus Allen. Oh, Marcus Allen up the gut, and this Raider offense is so deadly. At least we could catch Marcus Allen. There is no winning against this Raider rushing attack. Dumps it off to Bo Jackson of all people. Whew. This is not good. It's like, what do you do? This Raider team is hard to stop. Here we go. Marcus Allen's tackled. All right, we're going to stop the pass play. All right, we got the sack on Schrader. Mark Mumford. All right, here we go. We're going to stop the pass play. Garden deep. Interception Atwater for the touchback. Yes. We get a break. Going for the flea flicker. And Elway's launching it. He lays out for it and he doesn't get it. I went for it all on that one. I went to take a shot. Well, that was a busted play from the get-go, but at least we got some positive yardage. It's 3rd and 8. Get it to Jackson. We got it there. Get him out of bounds so he does not fumble. And we got some momentum building. They guessed that play and they were in our faces. All right, I'm going to go to the gun here. Going to hit Johnson. There we go. Oh, I made the mistake. I was inches short and it's third down. All right, I'm going to go back to the play action bootleg and let's hope we can get this. All right, they didn't predict the play. I'm just going to scramble with Elway and get out of bounds. Ooh, and it looked like, I couldn't tell. It looked like he may have fumbled there. I may have made the right decision getting out of bounds. All right, we are running out of time here. Get out of bounds. Oh, it was halftime too. Our chance to get the lead. I should have been throwing it deep. I wasn't paying attention to the time. I was too into my strategy. All right, that's on me. That's terrible clock management by the head coach. Absolutely terrible, but we still get ball. So if anything, we kept the Raiders off the field. I turned around, tried to go back, but it was a no-go. I should have been throwing the deep bomb like I'm about to here with this flea flicker. There's the launch. Johnson may be in terrible physical shape, but he caught the ball. Let's get out of bounds. That should reverse his terrible physical condition. They predicted this. We still gained a couple of yards, though. All right, going to go to the play fake. All right, play action by Elway. Throwing it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. All right, moving the chains. Man, the offensive story this week is entirely different from last week. Week 2, we are looking like a Super Bowl contending offense. Week 1, we look like we were in the running for the first pick of the draft. Rather have Mr. Irrelevant pick than the first pick. I'm just saying. That means you had a great season. Oh, Tim Brown doing what Tim Brown does. We got him at the 50, though, but they have short field for the Raiders with an offense that cannot be stopped. Oh, come here, Bo. That was close. That was close. I think I'm going to be Mecklenburg. I think I have a better shot of doing absolutely nothing as Bo Jackson takes it to the house. Oh, man. I got to play these guys twice a year and maybe in the playoffs. All right, Mecklenburg. It's time for you to get one of these blocked kicks. Yes! 3 on the year for Mecklenburg, and the Broncos hold on to the lead. Can't go nowhere on that kick return, but at least now, nothing on the ground. Gonna go to the air. Elway's in the gun. Barely got that off. Steve Sewell. I mean. I cannot pronounce this man's name. If you're out there, Steve Sewell, and you ever see this video, I apologize. Dumping it off to Humphrey. I mean, they guarded that incredibly well. Had nowhere to go. Just threw it to the check down. I mean, sometimes that's all you can do. Humphrey's fighting. He's a fighter on this offense. I'll tell you what. You know what? Let's go for some shenanigans. Let's go for the end around. Oh, they got a guy waiting. No, nope. He pulled out. All right, nice. First down with the trickery. All right, I'm liking this. Broncos moving the chains. And Elway with a wild pass. Oh, John. You got to be more accurate on that. Going to the flea flicker here. Launching it. Touchdown. Off the flea flicker. Vance Johnson. He may be in terrible physical condition, but he's still playing like a boss. Elway leading that Broncos offense to hopefully a victory over their arch nemesis. Treadwell treads very well. And Tim Brown, the last play of the third quarter. Tim Brown trying to get the Raiders good field position, and he gets slightly better than a touchback. All right, I'm ready for the Raiders to throw deep. Going to be Mecklenburg here. And that offensive line, and there goes Bo. There he goes. This is ridiculous. Bo to the house. Oh. Bo definitely knows touchdowns. Oh, we need to block this. If we keep blocking, we'll eventually have a field goal margin. And didn't even get close that time with Mecklenburg. The Raiders kicked it super fast. Now it's our turn. Yeager does not have a very big leg. I mean, these kicks are not going deep at all. All right, here we go. Not bad field position. All right, going to try to run the ball with Humphrey. And the Raiders are all over it. Somehow, some way, Bobby Humphrey, serpentine pattern, pulling his best Bo Jackson impersonation and gets the ball inside the 15. That's what I'm talking about. All right, get out of bounds. We do not need to fumble at all. And Bobby Humphrey into the end zone. That Denver offense is trying their best to keep the Raiders down. This is a classic Broncos-Raider battle, just down to the wire, just back and forth. Not really a quarterback shootout. It's more like quarterback versus Bo Jackson shootout. Got Tim Brown here running this bad boy back. He's down. All right, let's see what we can do. Atwater, multiple people. He's there. He deflects. Yes. Not sure if it was an Atwater deflection or if the receiver just couldn't come up and get it. I'll take it either way. Oh, no. There goes Bo. Are you serious? He juked me out of my shoes. Like, I'm not even getting on the screen here, and Bo right into the end zone. I don't even want to know his rushing yards at the end of this bad boy. Oh, Bo Jackson. This is just... Can Mecklenburg get there? No! Oh. 1 point game still. Yeager with the onside kick. Broncos recover. It's Clarence K. There's a minute 23 left in the fourth quarter. Raiders desperately trying to get their... Oh, no! Bobby Humphrey with the fumble as I was trying to get out of bounds with him. And the Raiders are right there with 51 seconds. Yes, interception! Oh, I didn't even know what to say there. I was flabbergasted at what had just transpired. We cannot afford another turnover. We can't really afford to do that either. We can't afford to lose yards. I think this is going to be close. If they guess this play, they could win. Oh, I got that out. Oh, Elway almost got sacked. All right, we just got to run the football right now. That's just... And the Raiders call a timeout. We got to punt the ball. And we just got to stop this return. This should be the last play of the game. We just got to stop Tim Brown. Tim Brown has burned the Broncos way too many times in the past. Oh, no. Yes! Oh, what a game. A nail biter. Another tiny, tiny victory by the Broncos. This time by a point. Bo Jackson, 5 rushes, 305 yards. I don't even want to do the math on that. Could you imagine the average rush? That's over 50 yards a rush. Like, that's like 75 yards a carry. Elway, 75% completion, 203 yards. Vance Johnson had 88 yards. Fernandez with the one long bomb. Humphrey almost 100 yards rushing. He did have the one fumble that almost gave away the game. Bo Jackson making a play for MVP right there. Anyway, let's finish out week 2. So Chicago and Tampa. And Chicago is going to get the win. So let's see how that went. Neil Anderson with 124 rushing yards. And Harbaugh threw 2 picks, but the Bears beat the Bucks. All right, let's see. Week 2 goes all the way till Detroit at Green Bay. So that's when we'll know we've got through week 2. It's the Bengals and the Oilers here. And the Oilers should, the Bengals get a win. They beat the lethal Oilers offense where Warren Moon put up 300 yards passing to Boomer Esiason's 295. Both teams had receivers playing lights out. But Cincinnati had Brooks have another 100-yard game just like he did against the Broncos. Wow. All right, what else we got? Here we go. The Eagles and the Cardinals. My money would be on the Eagles here. But they did just lose Heath Sherman to an injury. They're going to have to plug somebody in at fullback. All right, if Phoenix gets the win over Philly, QB Eagles 47 rushing yards, leading the team in rushing and passing, but just not enough as the Cardinals are playing lights out this season. All right, the Chiefs and the Saints. The Chiefs are already a game down in the West, but they just beat New Orleans. And Christian Okoye almost 100 yards. DeBerg was okay. Steve Walsh had a fairly decent game. All right, what else we got going on here? The Chargers and the Niners. And San Fran has John Taylor get hurt. That's going to be a huge loss at receiver, but they do still have Rice. And San Fran still gets the easy win, so we move ahead of San Diego in the West now, thanks to a 350-yard passing day by Montana, 128 by Rice, and Tolliver didn't help matters with 2 picks. So as we move on here, the Vikings and the Falcons. Let's see if the run and shoot of the Falcons can do anything. And no, they lose by 3 to Minnesota. As Herschel Walker only gets 37 yards, but Wade Wilson and Anthony Carter light it up. All right. So we got a few more games. The Jets and Seattle. This one's huge. We need Seattle to lose to take, I think, would be sole possession of the West. And Seattle wins in OT over the Jets. There you go. Both teams, David Craig and Kenny O'Brien, both had really good games. And Tommy Kane with 87. Seattle basically won this game by leading and rushing. That was the main factor. And David Meggett has returned for the Giants. That means their game's up. Who's the G-Men playing? They're going up against the Rams of L.A., and the Giants win by a field goal. They rebound from their Week 1 loss. Meggett was 75 yards. Phil Simms had a pretty decent game, had a 100-yard receiver. Jim Everett somehow 250 yards, but throws 2 picks. All right, we got 3 games left in the week. Just making sure I don't accidentally pop into week 2 as the Bills take on the Steelers. And the Bills lose in overtime to go 0-2, one of the best teams in the league. And Jim Kelly just somehow had an off game, only 138 yards. Wow, and Bubby Brister, wait, that's right, the Bills lost their leading rusher. And you can tell, too, with a close loss to the Steelers. Wow, the K-Gun offense failing. All right, moving on. And we have the Colts and the Dolphins. And Miami gets the easy win, steamrolling Indianapolis, beating the brakes off of them. And Dan Marino trying his best at 192 yards. Poor Jeff George, 25% completion percentage. Absolutely terrible with 4 picks. One of the worst games you'll ever see a quarterback have. And now we head to Monday Night Football. And the final game of the week, the Lions and the Packers. This is an old rivalry. And the Lions actually get the win over Green Bay. Wow, Barry Sanders with 90 yards. Sterling Sharp, the wide receiver of the Packers, gets 50 yards rushing. Rodney Peete has a career game, 70% completion, 355 yards. And the Magic Man throws 3 picks to go with his 4 from week 1. The Packers just cannot catch a break. And the Lions get a super win. Good on them. All right, so we look at the standings in the AFC West real quick, and Denver and Seattle now stand atop the division, and the Raiders have dropped all the way to the basement. Let's see who we got next week. And it's Denver at Seattle. So next video, week 3, Denver battles Seattle for sole control of the AFC West. You don't want to miss that one. It's going to be awesome. So I will see y'all on the next video. Frankster out.